Hasn't he practiced it yet?
John Gough.
He's got his glasses. He puts them on his head.
Read
off top of your brain?
Sorry I could not be with you on this special occasion.
Is that really say that?
So, buddy boy, you've done only 12 years, and you think it's time to take Wholesome Shirley and climb aboard the motor pig of yours and see the countryside and enjoy the sights along the way. Oakwood will miss you, just like I did starting 3 years ago. The world has had some marvelous duets. Simon and Garfunkel, Martin and Lewis, Laurel and Hardy, Huntley and Brinkley, etc. But I don't believe that there was ever a twosome that was more lopsided as you and I. I was in constant awe of your talents and energy. You could do more at one time than anyone I've ever known. You want to talk about multitasking. And more importantly, you did them, for the most part, not for recognition, but because you wanted them to done right and you wanted to take the pride in your results. Pride. A word just about totally forgotten in business today, primarily because there are so few companies with pride left. You never let pride, greed, power ever compromise in your way of trying to restore Oakwood to its prideful organization and those that truly matter will never forget you for your efforts. Imagine 19,000 eager and hungry minds filtered through Oakwood University system, and every one of them were touched positively by you. That alone has got to make you feel good. I know you certainly have more military sense than I do, but I've always thought that if the fighting troops thought more of the field leaders who actually went into battle with them than did those big brasses that hung in the back far behind the lines of actions, then the rightful recognition would fall upon the rightful recipients. It may work that way in the military, but it misses its mark in business far too often. Like General George Patton said, the difference between a hero and a coward is but one step sideways. You are no coward. You are a hero. You are a leader, and you do care. And this must make you feel good about yourself. One of life's greatest pleasures for me was working with you. Today, one of life's greatest pleasures is telling people I used to work with you. And without you, I am certainly not me. I read somewhere that every raindrop has a mission, to make it back to the sea. And along the way, it accomplishes some mystical and magical feats. In 12 years, you have accomplished more mystical and magical feats than most everyone else combined, and in most cases without the recognition that you truly deserve. But then again, that really wasn't what it was all about to you. Like the raindrop, you've worked your way back to the sea, and it's got to be mighty fulfilling for you to look back at all that you've done and smile a smile of satisfaction and accomplishment. Oakwood will be just like me. They won't be the same without you. They know they cannot replace you. They can only miss you and be grateful for the time that you've had with us. I'll end by sharing with you a favorite poem of mine, the most favorite poem of all time. It has taken on a stronger meaning in my life the last few months. I think you'll find it appropriate for you, and you may want to experience it and personalize it by plugging in your own names and events in your life. It goes. I dreamed many a dream that never came true. I've seen many of them vanish by dawn. But I've realized enough of my dreams, thank God, to make me want to dream on. I've prayed many prayers when no answers came, though I waited patient and long. But answers came to enough of my prayers to make me want to keep praying on. I've trusted many a friend that failed, friends who left me to weep all alone, but I found enough of my friends to be true blue to make me keep trusting on. I've sown many a seeds that fell by the way for my friends the birds to feed on, but I've also held enough golden sleeves in my hands to make me want to sow on. I've drained the cup of disappointment and pain and lately gone many days without song, but looking back, I've sipped enough nectar from the roses of life to make me want to live on. You are a very special John Gough, and as my old Indian friend once said, you are a good man, a very good man. Enjoy this moment, for we all have certainly enjoyed and treasured the moments with you for the last 12 years. Mike Monahan. Yeah! I knew you'd have a PS. I'm sure you'll copy this, just like the floor plans, and change only the names and give it to someone else. Very proud. And then we had one final one. Finally, I heard the truth. spite of what he says, and you know, I never did give a dinner.
Yes, we did.
You are the man, sir. You are the man. My pleasure.
Thank you very much,
I'm
Rick.
glad to be able to relay it.
Thank you. Mike Taylor had to leave early, and he gave me the presents up there and some really neat stuff. But I want to thank everybody for being here. The other thing I want to say is I've been wanting to say this for a long time. I always told Kathy Fitter that if I ever had a chance, I was always thinking about a sales banquet or an awards banquet, Kathy, wherever you may be. I can't, where are you back? Well, I'll track you, yeah. I always said I wanted to make a speech, and I was always going to start off by saying, I'm going to keep this sweet and short, or short and sweet. And I was going to say, Kathy, you're sweet, and Oakwood, you're still short. 14 years I've waited. You know, about 2 months ago, after we did the sales award banquet down at the Grandover, I'm in there early on Saturday morning. We're editing the tape of our sales award banquet. Yeah, I'm going to tell that because I said that day I'm going to find a way to get that into my speech. I'm standing there watching the video, and I'm not really watching the Hills and the Cashins and the Winners and the Eddies and everybody that come across there. What was that? I'm watching big old fat John up there getting the chance to call everybody up. I'm looking up there, and I said, looking at the video in my office, I'm going, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. There's no one there. I'm going, I have got to lose some weight. You know, that black vest sweater just doesn't do it, you know. And old Shorty comes by. You know, he goes, man, you look fat. And I told him that day. Yeah, I didn't forget about it. I didn't forget about it. I said, there'll be an opportunity one day. But look, let me say this, and we're done. I want to ask Maury and Warren and Janie to come up. If I missed any of the original training department, come on up here, guys. We started, was it a year and a half ago or 2 years ago?
My spider senses tell me I shouldn't.
My spider senses. Behind us. I looked down here, and I saw next door there were a few cars, and I said, that must be Maury's place. Somebody's having a big-ass party down the road. There comes Wanda Small and Jerry. I said, that's got to be our party. But it's good to have you here. Thank you for all my gifts and all the time.
I forgot to tell you, you're at the wrong place.
Whose party is it? Did you have something you wanted to
Has
say?
anybody here not been to the awards banquet?
Never
Everybody
been there.
Everybody been to the awards
Never
banquet?
been there.
I got to tell you something. It's the most special time of the year for this guy right here. For one reason. He loves it. He just loves it when other people win. You never see him. You never see him. He's over there, and he's behind the scenes, and it's just everybody's getting their awards and their accolades, and he just loves it. And I think that's just really special. And you know, you gave out a lot of awards over all those years.
You never gave me money.
And you know, you never got one. You're going to get one tomorrow.
Is that good?
I'm going to tell you,
What's the honey?
you open that up, you tell me if that's going to be good.
The honey award.
Where is it?
Don't ask Shirley.
Regina?
I'm over here.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
That's to you, buddy.
Thank you, Mikey.
You're welcome.
Hall of Fame ring. You're kidding. That's
Wow.
fantastic. Hey, I got a Hall of Fame ring already. Thank you all very much. And thanks for being here. I know you all have very, very busy schedules. This is a really special night. I did not expect this kind of a show up. Even Les is here, for God's sake. That's big. Now, how big is that, Sherry?
It's your stomach.
Well, thank you all very much. I know I had a great time. I hope you did too. Thank you. Thank you, Chuck.